I have an ad.
The first words in the stream was Flightless saying, I have an ad.
Outstanding.
Wait, what?
Love it. Love it. I'm going to turn my volume all the way up just to make sure you're
I
correct.
should probably stop Rainbow Rocks in the background because my mic is picking that up.
Yeah, how about get rid of that before we get intruded by copyright?
I fit in perfectly with you guys.
Yes, so, surprise everyone, we have a guest host tonight.
We have a guest
Hi.
host tonight. We're not officially live yet, but yeah.
Annyeonghaseyo.
Yeah, I was weirded out when I first saw you in the group because I was like, did we forget to remove him last week?
I know, like, I was sitting there like, why haven't they removed me? They must think I'm annoying.
No, we still have Cyril in there, so...
Yeah, I noticed that. Then I saw Cyril in there, and I was like, wait, is this the wrong group? Am I looking at the other group?
God. Snowblitz is a savage.
What do you mean I'm a savage? Just because I'm saying horrible things to all of you?
Yes.
Father Mord,
Exactly.
language.
Language, Father Mord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
language. Watch
Yeah.
out with that language.
Like, we here at the
You're a
OH,
terrible person, Mord.
we do not condone such language.
Well, no, I mean, like, Canterlot Hill's chat is straight PG.
It is straight PG, but here it's PG-13, but we only get away with one word that we cannot say.
Yeah. And somebody takes it every time. By
Thank
what
you,
I've
Tim.
heard. Yep.
And he does it on purpose, too.
I've heard.
Well, I mean, to give you an idea, like, one of the places I used to hang out online had a little reminder there that PG-13, like, you couldn't get away with a whole lot, but remember, Jurassic Park is a PG-13 movie.
Like, okay, Larsis read off everything for PG-13 for me, and it was ridiculous the things you could get away with.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a huge thing.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like, you can get away with
Hello, helicopter.
a certain amount of language, but you can get away with just boatloads of violence.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Everybody has hit Mord with that language thing now.
Yeah, well, Snapshot is a moderator, so...
I was about to say, is it a bot?
Yeah, no,
No.
he's a real person, and he is a moderator.
He's
If you
a real
guys see.
person, and he is a moderator, and
Okay.
he is serious. So
That
yeah,
is the first
we
time
actually-
I've ever seen Snapshot.
for those of you paying attention, we actually have a question for you. We would like to have resolved sometime in the next 15 minutes. Would be great. We have two different topics tonight, and we haven't decided which one we're going to do.
That is correct.
So, while we're talking and doing our pre-show shenanigans, we would like you to let us know whether you would rather us do friendship games or travel music.
Okay, I'm going to be constantly scrolling down, just counting this up. Even though
It's
I'm
probably
pretty sure
not going to
dice-
be. It's probably not going to be many people.
No, it's probably not. I can't even look right now to see how many we have. We have.
We have 12, but
12?
I'm sure.
Yeah, I was about to say 12.
Of which 5 of which are us. So.
You're so pathetic.
Hush now, quiet now.
Is it time to lay our sleepy heads?
Not yet, but soon. But
That
yes,
was a great recovery dice.
We are sad.
13.
Sad.
We have one more person.
but yes. So the idea behind it was, we spoke a couple weeks ago about doing a review of the songs in not Rainbow Rocks. My goodness, friendship games. But then there's that whole issue about if we were to play the song straight from the soundtrack. But hey, remixes exist, and there are quite a few out now. But then again, we had a suggestion about songs about travel, both world travel, traveling through life, things like that. And that gave us some really interesting finds too.
Oh God, it's playing. No, stop.
What are you?
Okay,
Wait,
so
what are
we
you
have
playing?
My
one
Little
to
Pony,
one.
Friends Are Never Far Away. Sky Wishes and
No,
Starcatcher.
that's
one.
copyrighted.
So,
No.
okay, hold on. Speaking of friendship is blank, Parchy, my friend Maul could have totally not had to have played Friendship is Suffering, by the way. I watched this man devour a foot-long burrito within like 5 to 10 minutes.
Now here's the thing. Once upon a time, I could have done it in 20 or less. But I am 40 now, and sometimes I forget that.
We seem to have a majority interest in travel songs.
music.
Yeah, we got travel. A lot of people.
Yeah.
And we have one vote for Equestria Girls. One. Just
Thank you.
Jer.
Yep.
Yep.
Sure. I'm gonna call you Jur, like Gur.
I call him Jared. Oh,
Jer says,
Jer!
blushes a little. Wait, Senpai Flightless is on again.
no, do not start calling me senpai, I swear to God. Even though I did tell him that he was noticed.
We can call you Kohai. You'll be Kohai Flightless.
Aw.
Yeah, you are Kohai Flightless until later. Once you've been on the
Fine.
show for a while, you can be Senpai. That's how it works.
Yeah, I understand that. That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, so we'll give it a little more time, but I think we're going to be doing travel music tonight.
All right, sweet. I get to talk about EDM.
Whoop.
Yeah, because I want to say I am disappointed in the number of remixes there aren't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I am waiting for an Akadeka remix.
There was, well, no, it wasn't a remix. The only one I found was the Nightcore, which is just the song sped
Yeah,
up.
it's just the song sped up.
Don't
was
get
like-
me started on Nightcore. Do not get me started on that.
So, speaking of that change in topic, what was everyone's Halloween experiences?
I worked and then I kind of sat in the apartment and vegged out completely.
Nice.
Vegged out. So you were a vegetable for Halloween.
Yeah, I was. I was the barely living dead.
I could see you as like a murderous carrot or something.
A murderous carrot. The best Halloween costume I ever had was a fake bullet hole in my forehead and a pair of dark sunglasses.
I just put in one of the most messed up jokes into the Skype chat.
Oh, I
So
must
basically,
take a look.
so basically, you went. So basically, the bullet hole in the glasses, you went out as Biggie Smalls.
Oh, Flightless, that's terrible. No, they were round sunglasses, and I'm a white guy, and there's really only one possible.
Oh
so
my
you
God.
were you were a white rapper that got shot in the head.
Oh my goodness, Snow Blitz, Flightless. What was I leading towards?
I don't even know.
You don't even know? Okay, there is a special term for round wireframe sunglasses.
Oh, shutter shades.
No,
Wait.
Pince-nez?
they're named for a musician who used to wear them all the time.
Oh, the John Lennons.
Right. Now, how did he die?
He got shot by a fan in the middle of the sidewalk.
It was. I wore them because they were my sunglasses. I didn't wear them because I was going as John Lennon after he got shot. I wore them because they were my sunglasses, and I was sitting on the porch handing out candy. And I wanted people to not be able to see my eyes. And then I would sit with my eyes like 3/4 closed so I could just peer through the crack and just not move as people came up to get the candy. And then not move when they took the candy. And then when they started getting a little cocky and being like, oh, it's just a dummy. That's when I would move. When they go back for another, no, just one. And watch the little kids scream as all I did was say, just one. But yeah, I went as a John Lennon with a bullet hole in his forehead for Halloween one year. Okay. Fantastic. Dice is doing behind-the-scenes stuff.
Yep.
Yay, outstanding.
I guess my Halloween, I just worked for a little while, and then I came back home and dressed up as Heat on for scaring kids.
I really do need to get an Asuma cosplay before BronyCon next year.
It's just...
Oh, we can act out that whole scene.
Oh, it's gonna be terrible for me, but okay. Which is funny because I do smoke.
It does work. I mean, you could do Shikamaru if you wanted to. That way you could kill me.
I'm
just
gonna
like,
find
I want
the
Silmus to
most
kill me.
obscure character. Like just some random background character from the movie where they go to the equivalent of Hollywood.
No, Parchi, please be Jiraiya.
Jiraiya.
Please.
Pervy Sage.
Are you guys still in pre-show?
Yeah, we're still in pre-show for another 10 minutes at least.
Hi, Larsis.
Hi. Hi, Internet.
How are you, Larsis?
I just got back from Italian sausages.
That sounds like a fantastic thing to just get back from.
Yeah, you know, my goldfish and I hopped in the Taurus-mobile, ended up going off to Florence, and then we found out they don't really have them in Florence, so we ended up going to Bologna, and they don't have them there either. Then we went to Sicily, and they didn't have them there, so we went to Britain.
Oh, nice. Well, I mean, if it's any consolation, I did go fancy for the night and bought Jameson Black Barrel, which has a cork top.
Awesome.
Well, okay, my friend bought.
So it's quiet in here. That must mean Tim isn't around.
Tim is not around.
Yeah, the drunk is not around.
Damn.
Actually, I think I make up for that one.
Well, you're our substitute.
The quiet, polite drunk until he goes a little too far is around.
You know, if we keep you around, you get to be our second drunk. But you'll be our nice drunk instead of our mean and nasty drunk.
Yes.
The one that slips up and takes the F-bomb.
You see, I see what it is here. Because I guess Snow, you're Hammond because you don't really get drunk or do things outside of your purview, and you're the Angry Yob.
No.
And Tim is Clarkson because he gets drunk and punches people.
Yeah, but Clarkson got fired.
Yeah.
For getting drunk and punching people.
Well, that was the final straw.
Well, yeah, but that's when he got fired.
But let's see, and let's see. We need the oldest among us, which officially would be Parchi. So Parchi, you're James May.
I'm strangely okay with this.
Cool. And Flightless, that makes you good, Jeremy Clarkson. You are the military drunk.
What did I come back to?
You came back to us talking about trot gear.
Trot gear.
Oh, no.
I say we should do it.
So here's a better question. What did I walk in on? I interrupted a conversation.
Oh, not much.
Just talk about Halloween.
The good old BS.
We're talking about cosplaying for Halloween. Cosplayers have an advantage for Halloween. They already have costumes, right?
We have good costumes, like awesome.
Actually, a lot of the ones I know make their own specifically for Halloween.
The last time I dressed up for Halloween, I dressed up as Arthur Dent because I owned a bathrobe.
And a towel.
And a towel.
And you had long hair.
I went to work in pajamas, a bathrobe, and a towel.
Did you make a sandwich?
And then we feed it to a small dog.
Possibly.
I've seen a very messed up.
Oh wait, no, you're talking about the 5th book.
Yeah, where he's making sandwiches.
Where he's
for
the
bowls.
official sandwich maker. Yeah, I'm talking about the text adventure where you get a sandwich from the bar and you feed it to a small dog, and if you don't do that at the beginning of the game, then come the end of the game, you're dead. That game is broken so many different ways.
I've seen a very messed up costume for Halloween. It's basically a guy dressed up as a woman, and behind him is Bill Cosby drugging his drink.
That is awful.
Well,
awful is the word.
on
for
a
that.
less awful note, there's someone who's drunk and very offensive, is who my roommate dressed up as. I didn't dress up as anyone because I'm boring. Who was Rick from Rick and Morty.
That-
And I'm going to link it here because I want you guys to see how on point this thing was.
Okay, and I'm going to download it and pull it into the
into the show.
and I'm
Because why not? Wow.
Yeah, see what I mean by on point?
Uh-huh.
okay. Save image. Because that is a great costume. Okay. Okay, now go over to OBS. See, this is how you do it. Add image.
This is how you do it, do it.
This is how you do it.
Rick.jpg. That is huge. That is a very large picture, so it's going to take a minute to get it.
Sorry, I just kind of uploaded the imager straight off my J phone.
I thought it was Imgur. No, not funny. Still not funny.
No, not
Are
funny.
you guys able to hear? Okay, there we go.
Yes, we can hear you. You are coming in loud and clear.
Yeah,
Yes.
Look at this, guys. Look at this.
I had
This
to,
is.
I had to
I'm going to
replug in
cover
my
up
microphone.
Larsus and Dice with this costume.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And
Looks like
there we
Bash's hair.
go.
Wait, what? yeah, well, it's a blue-gray wig and all that, but
Oh God.
But like I said, look at how on point that is, and she had the flask and everything, and does the voice spot on.
Yeah,
Oh,
riggedy,
wow.
riggedy Rex.
Oh yeah, she got
Oh.
rickety wrecked, and on top of that, it was a case of she always asks me if she's doing the voice right, and I say you do the personality right, which is why like John Delancey and a bunch of the other really good voice actors and just actors in general can play a character so well, is because they don't need to get the voice perfect. It's their voice, obviously, but they carry it with how they play it,
Right.
Mhm.
and that's something that I just don't meet very often.
Oh yeah, Steele's right. The very thing that we were talking about before, actually in the middle of the whole cosplay thing, was me dressing up for Halloween one year with a bullet hole in my forehead and a pair of John Lennon glasses.
Did he actually get shot in the head though?
I don't know if he got shot in the head. I believe so.
I want
He
to
did
say
get
he got
shot.
shot in the back. No, he got shot. He definitely got shot.
Am I about to look this up? I think I am.
Yes.
No.
You are about to
No,
look this up.
don't look it up.
Now, while you're looking this up, I'm going to explain Ahonata's little thing. Don't fool yourself, Flightless is not a nice drunk. And that is solely because I slapped him out of a rolly chair during a live stream.
Those rolly chairs.
Lennon
Now-
was shot 4 times, so it had to have been body shots.
Yeah. There it is. Now, the question is, do you guys really want to hear the story about this one?
I don't know. We've got 6 minutes before show.
Well, it's a really quick story. Okay.
Oh.
Do it,
So,
do it.
Yeah, do it.
All right, so all of us, my little internet group, if people don't know, is called the Pipe Bombs because wrestling terms. Don't worry about it. But we were all streaming on Halloween. We were playing The Evil Within. And eventually, if Ahonata drinks any type of Jägermeister at any point in time, he will start stealing people's drinks. And essentially what happened was I set my drink down, went, okay, I'll take that in a minute. I either started talking or went to go grab something, some snacks or something. Honestly, I can't remember. But whenever I kind of realized he already had the drink in his hand, about to drink it, and then he downed it. And I held my hand up and I went, I'm about to slap the expletive out of you.
Good job.
Yeah, good.
Congratulations.
Nailed it.
That's awesome. And you're allowed to say frack because Battlestar Galactica was allowed to.
Well, actually, it was the S word. I'm going to slap the crap out of you.
Sauce.
And then the sauce. Yes. I'm going to slap the sauce out of you. And then he turns his cheek towards me and just waits for the slap. And I go, really? And he just keeps his face there. So at that point, I go, okay, rear back, and end up slapping him way harder than I think I do. And all you see on the live stream camera is him turning his face and then just a hand coming out of nowhere, slapping him out of this chair. He straight fell out of the chair, hit the floor, and Mord had to help him stand up.
I am reminded of the time I slapped you through Twitter.
I have been trying to find that video for like a month now. My Twitter will not load enough for that. Because that was an amazing video.
That was... I did not expect that response, and it just...
It was amazing.
It was beautiful. You are a comic genius.
I know. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Actually, I'll be here till June.
That is significantly more than a week.
Because that's when I am getting out of the military.
Oh, really? You're not re-upping?
No.
According to my goldfish, he's got a job all lined up with my goldfish. Apparently, they're going to be pumpkin testers.
You're not getting an Article 13, are you?
Actually, it would be 15.
15.
And no.
It's been 20 years, okay?
I understand. I understand. That's why I was correcting you, but surprisingly...
I got an Article 15 under an Article 13, so it works.
Oh, wow. That's, okay. But on
anyway.
a note, I'm surprisingly not getting an Article 15. I'm pretty sure I should go to ASAP, which is Alcohol and Substance Abuse Program. Army? Substance Abuse Program? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I should go to the AA of the Army. But, I'm good, apparently.
Yeah. I had the most embarrassing discharge ever, and that's when you have to go to your commanding officer and ask for your anime back.
Oh, man.
Because before...
Hey, at least you didn't have to ask for your tail back.
What?
Okay.
Referencing furries.
Yeah, well, I wasn't a furry at the time. I didn't know about
I would hope not.
Some of them might be empty, some of them might
But no, I had loaned him, like, all of Season 1 of Ranma 1/2. And then he became my commanding officer. And then I got the non-judicial punishment. And then I got the discharge. And I was like, well, since I'm getting kicked out, can I have my anime back?
Well, it is just about time to start.
Just about time to start, yeah.
I believe we just need to hold on just a minute or two longer.
You see, unlike me, they're actually going to start this on time.
We're going to start it on time and with the video all synced up and everything. We're going to do a whole intro spiel. I guess since Tim's not here, I'm going to be doing it.
You wanna?
Yep.
Yeah, you might as well do the introduction as well.
Yeah, you've got control over the whole transition, so it makes sense.
I
have the power
control. So let me get everything lined up for that, so that we can actually
You don't have
do
to
that.
cue anyone in.
You are the Q.
You are the Q. You are the
You
master.
are the weakest link. Goodbye. All right. Well, it looks like it's time to get going.
I think we're still waiting on Flightless to get back real quick.
Oh, is Flightless AFK still?
Flightless.
Okay. Well, have some more Rick. Actually, let me
Have some more Rick and some more Morty.
I don't know.
there. Now
Oh,
I'm in
I don't
front.
know, Rick. Morty, you gotta, dog. Okay, dog, you gotta do this. You gotta turn into a car. Morty. Oh, I don't know. I love that guy. He's amazing.
I see the problem here is that Flightless went AFK at the worst possible time.
Really, I think he is officially one of us now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's definitely one of us now.
Hey,
Yes, I am.
Ah, he's
Okay.
back. All right.
So-
It is now 1 minute after. Way to go, Flightless.
Oh crap!
Your initiation
Okay,
is
let me
over. You're one of us now.
Oh god. Let me find. Oh.
They're over there.
Okay, there we go.
Got the
All right,
document up. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Oh god.
All right.
Yeah,
So
we're good.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and pop this over. And hi, this is Parchment Scroll,
Flightless.
Snowblades.
And dice.
and this is Elements of Harmony.
I don't complain. I hold my head up, pushing through the pain. What you really need? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Tonight on the show, you know we've gone all over the country, sometimes crossing borders to be where bronies gather. To pass the time when we aren't singing terrible four-chord songs, we listen to our favorites, and now we're sharing those with you. EOH presents the best traveling songs. All right.
Welcome
Yes.
to the show.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the show. And for some reason, there we go. It was minimized. That's the reason. Okay. So, yay.
Proud of you.
I am being, worst producer.
No,
Yeah.
actually, you did it so much better than Infinite because he would have just did the, monologue everything that he's doing. Like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and all right, here we're gonna go. We're gonna start the show in 3, 2, 1. There we go. The show is on.
Yeah.
This show is amazing, right?
You're not wrong.
So, speaking of the show, tonight we're going to be talking about travel songs. Now, what exactly do you mean by travel, Parchy?
Well, let me see. The dictionary definition of travel is to move from one point to another. I mean,
Yeah.
we're talking about, right now, we're talking about songs that are either about traveling or have an element of, being good travel music to them.
Mm-hmm.
So, songs that are about a destination, about reaching a destination, about going from point A to point B, or just songs that just keep your feet moving or that let you stay focused when you're on the road.
All good qualities. And
Amazing
so I
qualities.
wouldn't go amazing. I mean, they're pretty good.
Shut up! I say amazing, and it's amazing.
You're not my real dad.
You're not my real dad. You're not my dad.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Back to topic.
Back to topic. Yeah, give me just a second.
Yeah,
Stop.
back to topic.
Back to topic. So, these are the songs that I'm gonna guess that we go to when we have a long road trip or when we have to travel for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and for me, I think that the best way we could go about this is maybe start with one of the songs.
Yeah, I think
Well, I wouldn't.
I feel like that would be a good idea.
I'm feeling kind of the same way. So
I just say I like traveling songs when you're in the car, especially when you're just driving to convention or on vacation, to grandma's house, the DMV. The
Oh
beach.
God! Please, not the DMV.
Why?
See, y'all need to move to Texas. We don't have DMV here. It's called the
You lucky.
It's called the
lucky
Department
person.
of Public Safety.
Well, never mind. That sounds just as bad.
It really, really is. But at least it's not the DMV, it's the DPS.
Still the DMV.
Looking for DPS? No?
More nut. More nut.
More said the
DPS.
DMZ. Oh my God.
Did somebody say DMZ? No, Father, no.
DPS, destroying people
Yes.
socially.
And welcome, Shadow.
Oh no,
Alright, so
Shadow
we're
is
gonna-
joined.
Oh God. Await the great photoshops.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least Photoshops.
So we're gonna introduce our first song, or we
Well,
just gonna
that
talk more
I
about-
think would be up to the person who's listed first.
Who's that? Oh,
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm first. I'm usually second.
Proud of you.
Great. All right. Fine. The first song that I decided to pick for a traveling song is PrinceWhateverer, and I like his music, so sue me. But this is different. This is a commission. Someone commissioned him to make this song. I don't know if I should say the name though. Can I say the name, or is it censored? Like privacy.
Honestly, it's in the YouTube video title, so as soon as Dice links the video in chat, it's gonna say.
All right, so good.
True.
All right. This person, it was commissioned by Grant Sullivan. So this is Ace of My Heart by PrinceWhateverer featuring Rockin'Brony. You're listening to Elements of Harmony on Canterlot Hill, from the mountain, by the barbecue, by the pool in Beijing.
In Beijing.
All right, and apologies to everyone out there in internet land, but I have to redo this every single time. That's the wrong window, no wonder. So, every time I go to play a YouTube video, there's going to be a slight delay, and there's nothing I can do about it. I apologize. And unfortunately, our hosts, actually I'm going to go ahead and unmute them so they can talk while I do this, because this is taking for freaking ever.
You're monologuing.
I didn't mean
Oh,
to, but
Hello.
this thing is it's not saving. Like, it's
Hello,
not
Future
saving.
Infinite.
And that is frustrating to me.
Here.
Archie, stop monologuing like an old man.
Okay, that ought to do it. Okay, so give us that intro one more time there, Snow. Or not. Here we go.
Good talk.
Wow.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was
But
great.
Pun always intended.
They are a perfect combination.
they really are.
They really are, indeed.
I really get like the like a Motley Crue type feel from this song. Maybe it's just me, but kind of like kick start my heart type feel from it.
Aw.
That's cute.
Exactly.
What I like about in this part with PrinceWhateverer, when he sings in this, it's when he does that like give it up, like it almost sounds like Adam Gontier with that growl that he has in him.
The
like,
really rough voice.
Yeah, the really rough voice. And if people don't know who Adam Gontier is, used to be the lead singer of 3 Days Grace. And I love that type of voice.
I can definitely see where you're coming from on that one, and I honestly love that too.
Yeah, it's just he really knows how to like sing well, especially mixing like the growliness into his voice with it. It just sounds very God, I want to say this word, but it makes me feel weird if I say it.
Guys,
Yes.
I'm channeling Infinite.
Oh God.
My microphone was muted. I'm glad it was mostly you guys talking because that
Hey guys, hey, listen.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
Hey,
He
guys,
haunts us in spirit.
hold on, one moment. Guys.
Shh.
That's how much I watch this show.
Great talk, guys. It's knock off.
And now you're on the show. Welcome. You're never leaving.
I can check out anytime I want, but I can
Is
never
nobody
leave.
talking during the stream?
What?
Or was it just you?
I was muted. You guys were not.
Okay. So I'm
It's
glad.
just that you guys were reacting to my unintentional pun, another accidental Infinite moment. And I realized that nobody could hear it.
Great.
Now that you're not muted, what did you have to say?
Well, I mean, like Dice tweeted, I said that PrinceWhateverer and Rockin'Brony are like the perfect storm of funny. And I said it was a really rockin' tune, and that's when everyone went, "Oh!" And it wasn't an intentional pun. It just really was a rockin' tune. I loved this guitar.
It was a good pun, though.
Yeah.
I really was digging the percussion in that. It was just, I definitely got my feet tapping to it.
Production is percussion. Damn
Yeah.
it!
I
Yeah,
believe
you know.
Snow.
I just had a brain fart.
The
because
drums.
Infinite's
Things that
haunting.
bang, bang, bang in a rhythmical fashion.
I had a horrible brain fart. Excuse me. Yes, the percussion was really good. Out of a lot of Brony musicians, I say PrinceWhateverer's production is the best.
I completely agree with that, and me being who I am as a bass player, I completely love the intro. Literally just 4 bars of the bass guitar doing the riff, and then everything coming in. It sounds so good to me.
Yeah.
I mean, personally. I mean, it may not go well on this show because it's not a mini fridge, but...
Oh, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with bass players.
There was something about that bass that reminded me of Symphony of Destruction.
Oh, okay. Let's say that. Okay. I'm trying to figure out more with this.
Keep talking.
I'm trying to keep talking.
Seriously.
I I really don't want it to make it sound awkward, but I'm trying to think of what.
What else? I mean, I'm taking a look at the lyrics now.
There's nothing really to break down with this song because it's so perfect. Like,
Well, I do like the fact that he did bring in the slight pony reference with you can be my cadence if I'll be your armor. I do like that.
Yeah.
that is a good touch.
And it was nice and subtle in that, if you don't know what that means, you don't know that
Exactly.
it's phony.
Yeah.
All right, so the final judgment. Parchi, as the one who looks most like a member of Nirvana amongst us, how hoppin' would this be in 1993 in Seattle?
Oh God, that's an insult.
That's I don't think this would play in Seattle in 93. I think this would play in Chicago in 89.
Oh wow.
89. Huh.
Really?
That's a year right there.
Yeah,
I would
yes.
say early 2000, but okay.
Parchi, do you care to explain to them why I get that and they don't?
Yeah, Parchi, explain.
Honestly, because I wasn't in Illinois at that time anymore, I actually couldn't say why I chose that year. But Chicago is very much a punk and metal town. Good Lord, phone. Dice, are you having fun? Oh no, it's not.
Maybe.
Wait,
Maybe.
what?
I might be tweeting a lot.
Oh, okay. Phone, come here.
Well,
All right.
I think we've about covered this song.
I think we have.
Yes, and including the awkward moments, but yes.
Yeah, and I think we need to blather a little bit while I set up the next song before I start introducing it, because we're going to have more awkward moments otherwise. So, talk amongst
so
yourselves.
Blah, blah, blah.
Well, Parchi,
did-
this actually is going to be your song,
Yes,
and
it
you have a
is.
little blurb here.
I have a little blurb here. I cheated
Yeah, you
so
did.
hard.
Yeah, you did. Good job.
Because what I did, and don't freak out at the black screen, by the way. That's just a side effect of me fixing this. What I did was I picked a song. Like, at first I picked it because the title made me think it was a travel song, and then I realized it clearly wasn't. It's more about, achieving a life goal journey kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. achieving a life goal journey kind of thing. But it's still, because it's an orchestral song and it's got a driving beat to it, it has kind of an epic sweeping, like if you're watching a movie, a fantasy movie, this is the scene where the party is riding along on horseback to get from point A to point B, and they have the flyby and the helicopter to get that nice, beautiful shot. And
So,
so
like
it still
Game of
feels
Thrones?
travel-y.
So like Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings kind of feel to it.
Yeah, well, actually, he does reference Game of Thrones as being an influence on this. So there you go. So what we're listening to, I have actually no idea how to pronounce this name. What we're going to be listening to is "We're Finally There" by Jikro.
We'll go with that one.
Jikro.
Yeah, Jikro. That
Yeah,
sounds
Jake
about
Rowe.
right.
It sounds.
All right. We're finally there. You're listening to it on Elements of Harmony on Canterlot Hill, on the hill, from the mountain, by the pool, near the barbecue, in Beijing somewhere.
I
was
definitely,
beautiful.
I definitely got that travel feel, like
Yeah.
that party adventuring feel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with dice on this one and say yes, because that is completely true.
Flightless has joined the party. Our horrible, horrible party.
Wait, what? I thought I joined that
Yes,
a
we
long
are-
time ago.
We're the Equestrian National Party. Welcome.
Oh crap!
We're like the horrible party for Final Fantasy that just never released.
Oh,
So yes, I recognize this song really well. It's what plays outside of Shadenhall, right?
Now that said, there was a bit of redundancy to it, but I guess that's kind of in that vein of the style of song.
yeah. No,
It
definitely.
happens. It happens.
Yeah, no, that's that sort of thing. Like you'll start a motif and then you'll play with that motif a little, but you'll keep it pretty steady.
Mm-hmm.
And that's definitely a thing that was happening here. I loved the, like I said, the driving rhythm of the percussion, coupled with
The orchestra.
the orchestra. Well, I mean, specifically, you have those strings providing that soothing overtone, and then the piano adding the melody to make it a little bit more interesting, and all of that put together made for just, I think, a beautiful song. I do want to point out this is a guy who has 300 and some odd subscribers right now.
Really?
321.
321 subscribers. So, like, guys, definitely click that link in the chat and click on that subscribe button, because dude has earned
Ju-
it.
Yeah, the guy
Shit.
definitely has talent, so give him a subscribe because he deserves it.
Just from what I hear from the percussion, solely on the percussion, let alone the rest of the song, I say subscribe, because 1, 2, 3, I am subscribed now. So
Oh snap!
Oh, snap!
there it is. Whoop! There it is.
And boom goes the dynamite. God, that horrible video.
Oh God.
If we become like that, please end us.
Just
Don't worry,
take us,
we won't get
just
that
take us
far.
out. Just take us out like a horse with a broken leg.
No,
But,
I don't want to be like
tis.
that.
But
Topical.
Oh, man. Oh,
I
there
think
was
I
that
might
fan
be worse than
animation.
Infinite with.
What's that?
There was a fan animation in which I think it's Rainbow Dash gets hurt and Pinkie Pie calls in the local farmer to deal
Oh, I
my
remember that.
God, hold on.
Yeah,
I'm looking this up.
And Farmer Brown accidentally kills.
No,
shoots
accidentally? No, he just straight up, that's what you do with an injured horse.
I'm looking
It
this
was,
up.
I think it was actually as Applejack, but still, like...
It was Applejack. He
Because then
shot
Applejack comes in like, why?
Oh, there it is. Good intentions gone wrong. Found it.
We'll watch it
Terrible,
later.
terrible people. But
Wait like 2 minutes. I want to see this.
I actually like this guy's that guy's videos because
This
he
actually
did a Call of Duty Black Ops one. It was basically a Russian driving a fighter jet and he was just burping.
This actually isn't bad animation for a fan animation. That's the thing.
no,
Yeah,
it's clear. It's clearly Flash, which is fine because the show is Flash.
Which is
No, the
ridiculous.
No, the pony animation is actually symbol animation, I think.
No,
Really?
it's, well,
No,
I mean,
it's
Flash.
yeah, it's
Are you sure it's Flash? I thought it
yes,
was
I am
Symbol.
100% sure it's Flash. But like there's they do a whole lot of frame by frame, which is not typical for people who animate in Flash, but that's because they're professionals. Anyway,
It just went silent for a while.
it did. It went very silent for a while because Flightless is watching that cartoon that I dared mention.
No, like I
Okay,
couldn't hear you guys at all. But
I
yes.
stopped. I promise.
Okay. All right.
I
But
messed
yeah,
All right,
up.
let's
about this
go back
song,
to the
like-
back to the song.
I love good orchestral music. I really do. Like, I don't know if it means I'm getting old, but no, because I've loved good orchestral music since I was a teenager. I think the first time I really got excited about orchestral music was the soundtrack to Last of the Mohicans. And ever since then, if I hear a good orchestral track, then I just get really excited. And this was a good one.
I'm going to blame Daniel Day-Lewis on that one.
Actually, it's not Daniel Day-Lewis. It's a particular track, and I don't think he's in the scene involved.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There's a scene of a messenger running from one town to another, like right on the heels of a battle. And it's the theme that plays over that messenger running, called The Messenger on the soundtrack. And it is just this really great, epic violin with all this like heart drum stuff going in the background, and it's just glorious. And ever since then, I've just been like, oh, a good orchestral track just makes me so happy.
I'm so sorry if I took EOH off topic.
Oh no, it's fine.
No, I took
No.
EOH off topic. You just rolled with it like a terrible person would. You know, like EOH.
Tune
Yes.
in every Tuesday to watch terrible people interview other terrible people.
We're terrible people. We'll murder your families.
Murder your families. And then
That's a
it'll come from
2.5
both.
hour interview that I culled those clips from.
And I can quote every single one from your video. That's the bad thing. But yes, I will still stand by the percussion on that song. The percussion is amazing. And I will probably go back and listen to that again solely based off of the percussion from it.
Now, I will say, like, from a musical standpoint, like, if you were to use this in a game, it's written well enough that you can just throw a loop in the middle of that track and just keep it playing, and then pop the loop out once you end a scene, and have that song go on longer without having it sound artificial.
I can dig it.
Okay.
I
So-
agree with Dice. I can dig it.
Oh man, Shadow
And you-
listened to the whole interview. Oh, you poor man.
Wait, what?
Okay, the episode or that video of like 5 different clips is from a 2.5 hour interview we did before our first trip to BronyCon as EOH.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Like I said, I can quote everything from that video.
Right, but that's
Which
the
video was that again?
highlights. The leave it under the doorway.
Leave it under the doorway.
Is that video
Okay.
on YouTube, by the way?
That
Besides
video is
the-
on my YouTube channel.
Oh, God.
Go away! Clink.
I'm such a
Oh.
freak. All right.
We are all freaks. We are freaky pony people.
We're a couple of misfits. I shouldn't be singing the song because it's not Christmas.
It is not Christmas. Thank you for noticing.
Oh god.
Keep talking a little
But-
bit. I do want to queue up the next song, but it's going to take me a minute, so just keep
I'm not
on.
gonna lie, I do think it's Christmas. I am one of those people that, like, 10 minutes after Halloween, I will start singing Christmas carols.
That's because
that's
there
just-
aren't any good Thanksgiving carols.
Exactly.
I will
It's
say-
like, oh, I'm fat today. Yeah. No.
That said, are you aware / excited for a Very Pony Christmas?
I am only aware of it. I haven't, like, taken a look to see what's involved in it. I just noticed that, like, it's a thing. Thanks to Horse News, actually.
Well,
Excuse me as I Google this.
yes, it's a album of official songs that are all holiday themed. Apparently, Mr. Ingram has been working on it for over a year, so you
Oh.
know it's going to be legit.
Oh God. Well, then again, okay. Excuse me while I take out my little
How legit?
my pretenses. Okay. The DJ Pony Presents remix album.
Mhm.
In all honesty, to me, was complete crap. There was like 3 songs that was good.
I did not pick up that album because it was purely various remixes.
Well, the thing is,
Exactly.
I mean, if I want to hear remixes, I want to hear fandom remixes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay,
Like-
You're talking about that album that he had last time.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it was not. It wasn't really anything interesting.
Okay, the Babseed one was pretty good. I'll probably listen to that one again. But there were other remixes, like say, I want to say Winter Wrap Up. I want to say, I may be wrong. Black Barrel, Jameson, blah blah blah. You get the drift.
Yeah.
I want to say Winter Wrap Up was terrible. Most of the songs on that remix album weren't that good. And what's bad is at that point, I followed someone on Twitter who was kind of hyping everybody up, being like, "Oh, they're a big musician in Europe or whatever." I censored myself, by the way. I almost said something.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, they're a big musician in Europe," and then I listened to the music, to the remixes, and I'm like, how are they even partially
Well, you see,
famous?
Europe is a place. Well,
That's all it takes.
If I became someone like that, I would just bring an empty washing machine with me.
Like Lars's wants to do.
I actually
Yes.
there was a point at which I wanted to record the washing machines at the laundromat one time when I was doing laundry. I was like, I need to record this. There's actually a pretty good rhythm going on between this washer, and that dryer.
And all you hear is like gong, 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 gong. What's up, laundry people? Gong, 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 gong.
Unfortunately, no. If I did try
Put
that,
your-
all
put
you would
your
hear would be
rinse
because there's also a fan.
Who needs those quarters?
I feel like Snowblitz only heard my sample. I'm gonna leave it alone. If people heard it, they heard it. If they didn't, too bad.
Oh,
The moment is gone.
the moment
Yep.
is gone. However, what moment hasn't gone is I do believe we have stalled long enough that somebody can introduce
Another song.
another song.
Oh, okay. Well, I do fit in perfectly because I'm messing up. Okay, so this song is "My Past Is Not Today." The
Wait,
Vylet.
whoa, whoa,
No,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
no, no, no,
whoa,
no,
whoa.
no.
Oh,
It is not
I
my
messed
past is
up.
not today.
The travel, not ETG.
Travel.
Your travel.
and there we go. Okay.
Yeah, I knew this was going to happen as soon as we chose to. Like, I've listed both because we hadn't decided yet. I knew as soon as we didn't start deleting the QG ones, this was going to happen
Please.
sooner or later.
Please don't do them so that we don't have to get them next week.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, everybody knows my pick for next week if I'm even here now. So, my pick is the S'mores remix of Fall to the Clouds through Vylet Pony featuring LilyCloud. From the hill, on Canterlot Hill, from the barbecue, down the meadow, to grandmother's house, from Beijing, and you better leave it under the doorway.
Say no ashamed. Their cynic parley is just the way they cry. The city we built turns to flame. Just close your eyes and fall to the sky. Where will we fly to? Is this the honest truth? Should I believe that it's a world where I can love you? That it's a world where
Well, we know how the story ends. The hero declines and then he says, never to see his love again. Tell the tale of what he learned then. With feathers like yours, the sky is no limit. From the gaze, his eyes slowly drifted. Fly, girl, don't you wait here anymore. And without a word, the man left him once more.
where will we fly to? Is this the honest truth? Should I believe that it's a world where I can love you? That it's a world Where will we fly to? Is this the honest truth? Should I believe that it's a world where I can love you? Why do we live at all? Just in a fatal flaw? Is this some curtain call? Or from the river will we draw?
Back in the perfect time.
Welcome back, guys. That was
And-
Fall to the Clouds.
That
The
was
S'mores remix, actually.
Moore's remix of
S'mores.
Fall to the Clouds, featuring originally by Vylet Pony, featuring LilyCloud and really crunchy bass. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yes, it
okay.
was very nice.
The bad thing is, I actually didn't find this song by myself. It's because my friend Maul, he actually loves the original song, and then he found a remix by S'mores. So he started playing it, and I just looked at him and goes, "This is amazing."
This is why you discriminate on music talent.
And I mean, just all his growls. Excuse me, but all his growls, all his synths, and everything. The intro, personally, I love it.
Yeah, specifically when I say bass is crunchy, I'm referring to a really, really guttural, growly bass.
Right.
So
And
yes,
it was so good.
I like how S'mores can overpower the song with his mixes, which that's good. 'Cause
Yeah,
usually
no,
some people when they like remix a song, they sometimes like overpower it with like their style. Like you have to complement the original with yours. Like they have to sound good with each other because if it's just like a slow song, like a slow sad song, you can't just do it like boom, 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 boom. Like you can't just.
well, I mean, if you're
crazy.
going for like a specific, like sort of ironic take on it, you know, like it's possible to completely deliberately change the mood of a song, but you've got to be going for that. You've got to know why you're doing it and what you're changing the mood to, and it's got to make sense.
Yes.
Absolutely has to make sense. Unlike Dice's picks, Dice, have you even looked for a travel song, Dice? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Proud of you.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to actually having 2 pages of document.
That's fair.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was ready for when we are ready for Dice, but we've still got a few minutes. But let me get back to S'mores. S'mores is big. Like I don't know how big S'mores is outside the pony fandom now.
I don't know. I don't really.
But I know, like,
one
big
moment.
in the pony fandom. Like, if you've not heard of S'mores and you listen to, hey, Starlight, where is that guy?
Let's see. S'mores has almost 6,000 subscribers.
So, not huge, but big. Really, like, there are people out there with 30,000 subscribers from
like
pony.
17 times what I have.
Hey, give it time.
Yeah,
You'll either have a lot
right.
more subscribers or a lot more cats.
It's okay. As long as I make things that I like, I don't care at all.
Hey. Just, make the music you like, listen to the music you like, and if people like what you make, great.
Hint, hint to all the people making music out there.
Yeah. And if you like the music you make, great. Don't be afraid to submit it to Canterlot Hill or Equestria Daily.
Or both.
I'll be honest, that's how I find a lot of the music that I feature is I go to our Canterlot Hill music page and I just start looking through titles and then start listening.
Do you
I'm
really?
not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first even thought about asking you guys to host tonight, I went through Canterlot Hill to make sure. Oh, hey, I'm up to date on all the latest music because Araxnus is really on top of that.
He really
He really is.
Really is. Like well, if you like everything, then try and like if you want to branch out and if you want to make music, Winchester, if you like everything, there's nothing saying every single track you make has to be in a certain genre. You can experiment. You can mix and match genres. Try and find your own sound, but also try and experiment with things around you. Like, seriously.
It depends on the person, though. You can try everything, but not. Some things are not meant for everybody, too.
Well, that's true, but that's why you experiment.
Yeah, it's good to experiment and to find what Parchi said, to find your genre and to see what you really think is good for you.
99% of what people call talent, though, is hard work.
It is.
Yeah.
It's making music, writing stories, drawing pictures, I heard this specifically with regards to art, and that is every artist has 1,000 terrible pictures in them, and you have to get those out of the way before you get to the good ones.
75% out of an artist's day is self-crippling doubt.
I can vouch for this because a long time ago, when I was very little, I drew very horrible pictures, and
Yep.
and when I got better, the way I did this, I drew 100 pictures a day. 100 pictures, simple ones, a day. And
Proud of
as
you.
I got older, my work got more detailed and it got better and better and better. It works because your hand is getting focused every time. Like, you're more focused with detail, like get from smaller to smaller to smaller. It definitely works because hands-on work works better than, to me, better than like reading out of a book. It works.
They are both valuable, but absolutely hands-on experience is what really forces you to grow, because it confronts you with your own limitations as they are, not this ephemeral, oh, what I might be reading about, but as an actual, oh my gosh, I need to draw this line better next time, and it gives you that drive.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like reading out of, like, looking out of a book and like learning things like it's not working, but I mean it does. But I think hands-on is a better experience for people, for anything really, like music, art, and just
It's
even
a
your
good
work
thing to have
experience too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even with my culinary, like, I did learn a lot of stuff in books, but I learned a lot more hands-on. It works. I think hands-on is a better experience than just like
definitely. You like especially you brought up like the culinary arts. If you're not doing it hands-on, you're not actually Don't you correct me. Don't you correct me. Culinary is actually a more accurate pronunciation.
No, culinary. That's the
No, Parsi, you're confusing Pulitzer Prize and culinary.
What?
Nice.
It sounds
Okay,
like you're
then
combining-
apparently the dictionaries that I learned from as a child had it written wrong in the pronunciation guide.
Dictionary by Texas people.
There we go. That's fixed now.
Okay.
Hey, you're in.
I
Okay.
Hey!
I
Hello,
normally don't like
Starlight.
barging in at the end of an episode, but Parchment Scroll called me out, so
Yeah, you
I
might.
know.
defend myself.
I
So,
was feeling kind of weird. Like there was
we
don't have 6 anymore for another few months. We don't have Forest anymore. I'm being infinite tonight, which is horrible.
Tim,
I'm sure it's better than Infinite.
Yeah, it's better.
Tim, are you becoming the Sliff where you just kind of pop in and go?
No, he was
"Ah."
trying really hard not to, and then I was like, "Hey, Starlight, where is that guy?" And so now here is that guy.
Well,
No, nobody's gonna appreciate my Sliff Storm impression. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Well, I wasn't aware you were actually doing an impression.
Hi. I
just
actually.
the ball this week. I was hanging out with coworkers, and one thing led to another, and I didn't want to be that guy that said, "Hey, I can't be here anymore because it's like I have to see these people at work tomorrow."
No, I
Said
get
it
you.
Could be worse. I blew off the show once because they had $5 burgers at Bar Louie, so you're not bad at all.
Blew us all for $5 burgers.
I'd do it
You know.
in a heartbeat.
You know what?
Hot minute.
You know what, Tim? At least you're not blowing it up to meet me, because I feel like that would be completely insignificant. Jesus Christ.
I think next week's episode is going to be very interesting if you're both there.
Oh man.
Oh my.
It's gonna be Saturday, thank you, not a Tuesday.
Oh, you're going to be recovering the Tuesday after.
Yeah, it's me.
You're not wrong.
Here we go. Just announced our new Sunday special with Tim and Playlist.
Hey,
Well-
I've got a 2i2 and 2 microphones. Let's fucking do this.
Oh!
Language.
No, it counts. We didn't say it, so
No.
there's our first one.
Wait.
We went, Tim, we went the whole episode.
We went
The whole episode. We had 4 minutes left. 4 minutes.
All right. And
I
think
went
we're
like
gonna.
3 months without dropping an F-bomb. Man.
I think we're gonna
Stole it
we're
from
gonna
the
wrap
soldier.
up the
How
episode.
dare you?
We're gonna wrap up the episode with Dice's song, and then we're just gonna go out on that song.
I really could have used that F-bomb, by the way.
So, we're gonna go ahead and first of all, I do want to mention I've been being Infinite and you, Tim. So, upcoming this week, don't forget Luna Beats Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Elemental Sounds Fridays at 8 p.m. On Saturdays, we have Lycandeep Beats at 2 p.m. and Mixology at 6 p.m. All these times are at Eastern Standard Time. And we have much more every week. So, Dice, you want to talk about your song real quick before we do our outro?
Absolutely. So, because we were doing travel as a theme today, I wanted to find a song that kind of captured that feeling of going out into the unknown and exploring the mysteries that exist, and what is more mysterious in Equestria than the Everfree. So this is Into the Everfree by Synthis, here at Canterlot Hill on the mountain next to the barbecue.
What show are we?
We're Elements of Harmony.
Leave it under the doorway.
The darkness within the trees, the monster from deep unknown.